Okay, so here goes again. There's more of that sleet coming down that I mentioned earlier. Now it's a little bit wetter and a little bit smaller. But not really. See, it's kind of raining, it's kind of sleeting. But this next little clip's going to be, I'm going to call it bibs, meaning bib overalls, insulated bibs. So this is what it looks like without bibs. That's just jeans, boots, which are important. These are Muck Arctic Sport. They're the only ones that really work. And these are the bibs that I've been wearing. These are really cool bibs. They're really, really good. What's cool about these, what's ironic about these is I got these from a guy down in Florida that worked for the power company, Florida Power and Light. He was a cable splicer, one of the best actually probably in the country. And they went up to South Carolina to fix power on an ice storm. And he had 3 pair of these bibs. And so I've got 2 of them. I gave another pair away. He totally hooked me up with these bibs. Awesome. They're like the best when it's wet and when it's snowing. These are the bibs I wear when it's snowing, for sure. So what I've got them doing right now is I'm going to rinse them off since it's kind of like above freezing. Even though it seems like it's really cold, it's not. It's actually mild compared to what we've had. I'm going to rinse them off. And this is another pair over here that I just rinsed off. This pair I pulled out. I took them off one day 2 weeks ago. Came home for lunch, saw what was going on, threw them over the rooster's roost, which I had them roosted in a beehive over there. They wouldn't go in the barn or in the chicken house. They wanted to roost right there, so I tried to keep them warm up in the beehive there. And they made it, but they didn't make it when it hit minus 30. So the bib saved them. I don't know, but anyway, sad deal. Cats ate them. But now I had to rinse them off and wash them. So you want to rinse them off before you bring them in the house. Like, this is, any of you preppers out there that think you're gonna bug out to the countryside, you better be ready for some shit like this as far as weather goes. And remember, this isn't bad right now. I'm walking around in jeans, holding my phone with no glove on. So there's times when if you take your glove off, you can't get it back on because your hand freezes down that quick. Anyway, gonna rinse these bibs off. What I'm gonna do now too is going back inside. And oh, by the way, this company, whatever they are, I don't know. It's called Extreme Guard by Scintillate. It is a DuPont fiber deal, but I do want to say something right there and zoom in on that. That's where those were made, and you know what? It's a quality product. I'm not quite sure where these are made. These are the Burn Company. Very, very good product. I know where they're made just by looking at that tag, and I can guarantee you it's probably somewhere over, like where there's really cheap labor and cotton's cheap and things like that, like in Madagascar or Malaysia or somewhere. But anyway, the Burn bibs are really, really good. And I'm going to go back inside now and put on another pair that I've been wearing. Try to rotate them out depending on the day and the chore. They're Keys, and they're really good. And they've got a lot of, crap on them. Literally, they've got crap on the leg. Lots of it. It was kind of sloppy between thaws. And I'm going to put them on, slosh around, finish my chores. That'll get them nice and wet and clean. And then, rinse them off. And then that's what I'll do tomorrow and tonight is wash my bibs and get them dry by the fire. Because you got to keep your gear right. If you want to make it out here, if you're going to bug out to the countryside, you better, have the right gear. And that'd be good boots, good gloves, all kinds of different gloves, hats, coats. Said earlier, there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad gear. And today's kind of like putting some stuff to the test. And the jacket here too, the hoodie, it's a Columbia, and it's been working really, really well. It's over multiple layers of other, sweats and thermals and stuff. But anyway, sweaters. It's doing really good, but it's gonna start soaking through. So I am gonna hit the fire real fast, while I gear up on the other pair, and come back out and finish chores with the horses, and then hopefully the weather will start doing some shit. Like, what would be awesome is if it started thundering and lightning and snowing and sleeting all at the same time. And then we do have 70-mile-an-hour gusts in the forecast, so this is just beginning. This is we for the past 12 hours we've had the first half of the storm. Now we're getting the backside of it. Backside is going to run quicker. But it's probably going to be more intense. It's obvious it's going to be more intense because it sure has been. It's been deteriorating all afternoon, really. So anyway, heading inside. Gonna Merry Christmas for all those people in Standing Rock. Just stay, try to stay warm because it's about to get ugly.